So, in the month of April, not only do we have eclipse season and Mercury retrograde, but we also have this beautiful combination of Jupiter and Uranus meeting up together in the sign of Taurus. So on April 20th, Uranus and Jupiter meet up at the same degree. Whenever you have two planets meeting up, they join forces, they become a team, and they play off of each other. So we're already feeling this very, very much. They're already very close together, but I just wanted to come on here and give you a little bit about what the invitation is and what the two planets' meanings are, because this is a huge growth opportunity for us. This is really electrical. It can feel really intense physically, right? So I just wanted to break it down just really briefly. Uranus is the great disruptor. He is your authentic truth. He is, I don't give an F. I want you to live authentically with who you are. He's the rebel in you. He is your deepest, highest truth. And he's my favorite. He is the great disruptor. He is very much one that will come in and shock you, like sometimes like a lightning bolt, sometimes really, really, really quickly. And it can alarm us sometimes because he doesn't care how long or how fast it is. He's here to like shake you up so that you can realize that you're out of alignment. And we've been in Uranus and Taurus energy for the last, since 2017-18. So, but when he meets up with Jupiter, he gets exaggerated, which means the energy is more rebellious, more electrical. Uranus wants change. He wants you to jump off the cliff. He wants you to be spontaneous. He wants you to live your truth as to why the F you came here in the first place. And when he meets up with Jupiter, all of that gets really exaggerated, right? Jupiter is this planet of expansion. He's the biggest planet outside of our luminary, the sun, right? Jupiter really like makes us go like that, like bird's eye view. He is the one that really rules our beliefs, like what do we believe and how do we feel, and he is very much related to this part of us that gives us perspective and is our higher knowledge. And Jupiter is abundant, and he really has this energy that just stretches us and grows us, and it's very optimistic, honestly. So it's really interesting that we have this like really electrical lightning storm of Uranus that wants this change and growth and liberation. And then we have Jupiter who asks us to expand and grow and be optimistic and be abundant and grow our perspective. That's a really interesting combination. How it's going to play out, I have no idea. And if you try to guess, it's hilarious because Uranus is the great, unknown. He is the unexpected. So once you try to guess, it doesn't really work out very well, but the theme is change. So now we have these two planets that I described, but they're in the sign of Taurus. And Taurus is the sign that is Earth. It is very grounded. It is very stubborn. It is very rooted in its truth, right? It's rooted in its decision. Taurus is very sensual. It's related to all of our senses and how we feel safe and secure inside of our bodies. Taurus is our resources, Mother Earth, our food, our money, our economy, what makes us feel safe. It's very, very, think really physical, right? Physical objects, physical senses, physical sense of safety, and Earth in general. So what could that mean? A great disruptive planet meets up with a big planet of growth and expansion. It could mean that we have great disruptions. Again, you want to look at Uranus as the great disruptor, and it might feel very alarming to your nervous system or to the change you weren't ready for, right? But it's for our highest and best. It's for our authentic truth. So I like to tell myself this when I'm a very, very strong Taurus person, has a hard time leaning into this change, the change energy. So you're talking about uprooting a tree because the tree wasn't where it needs to be, or it's being choked out where it is, or it's not getting the nutrients, and it just uproot. So this could mean that our economy takes a hit. This could mean the housing market, could mean our food, could mean our electrical grid, could mean Mother Earth. And again, everything happens societally, externally, and everything happens internally. So if you're feeling a really big shift, you're on the very big edge of changing and being really brave and doing something new, or you're feeling like what used to keep you safe is no longer available and you don't want to do it anymore and you want to like step into a new version of yourself. That could be something that happens during this period of time. Big leaps and changes. So we're going to see this in the public eye, and then we're going to see this inside of ourselves too. The invitation that I have for you is to think about the places in your life in which you have felt out of alignment, where you stayed comfortable because it was safe, where it was just familiar. Think about the parts of you that have felt like you've been manifesting a reality based on you not feeling worthy, like totally worthy of receiving love, receiving money, receiving abundance, receiving pleasure. Think about those areas in which you would like to grow and expand and breathe new life into yourself. This is a really huge invitation for lots of change around our self-worth, our ways of receiving love and abundance, and also our security needs and our physical world, right? So it's really beautiful. Anytime Uranus and Jupiter energy is around, I get really excited, and I also get like those nervous butterflies because you're not quite sure how it's going to play out, and sometimes it's terrifying, and oftentimes it's after it's over you realize like, okay, thank goodness that happened, even though that was so crazy and so unexpected. It was for my highest and best, and I'm so grateful. So I really want you to lean into that energy. I also, from a very practical lens, like make sure you're moving your body, shaking your body, getting out into nature. Nature is louder than ever right now. The trees are speaking. There's a lot of invitation to really go into nature and be healed by earth, you know, like we have quickly forgot that is our natural state of being. And I feel like that there's a huge invitation with that too. If you do feel like you would like support in this great leap that you're taking into the great unknown, leaping into more of a free self, into more of an authentic self, where you're really stating to the universe that you are here to receive something greater and that you will no longer stand for what is comfortable or safe, please reach out. I do have a 4-month-long program, my Soul Blueprint Alchemy program, where I walk you through where you are now over to the bridge where we leap together to where you want to be. And when we are done with the 4 months, you will have been alchemized and changed into a much more aligned version of yourself, one where you are able to receive and you're able to understand why you've blocked yourself or what the hell you're doing here in the first place. My program is a huge, beautiful invitation to understand yourself in the deepest way you've ever understood yourself before. I also get to walk you and hold your hand and support you into pulling in a higher timeline for yourself, one where you can receive more abundance and you do feel like you're more in flow and you're able to really like live your purpose here. So if that feels like it's something that you would benefit from or are intrigued by, send me a message and we can set up a free 30-minute phone call where we just chat about my program. We chat about the logistics to see if it's a good fit for both of us, and we can go from there. I also offer one-time sessions, and my 4-month program too is a one-on-one session. It's just me and you. It's very intimate. And I also offer one-time readings on my website if you just want to pop in and you want to understand what the hell is going on. Where are Uranus and Jupiter meeting up for you? Where's your invitation? And if you just want me to give you like a little bit of a boost into understanding like where you are right now, and how you can really lean into this energy. Sending you so much love, so much grounding, so much safety.